This is a Stu Kyber ebook tutorial on the 2x3x4. So you've got yourself a 2x3x4. In fact, 2x3x4 is just, if you can do 2x2x3, you're halfway to this. So this, what you get here, you've got these reds and the blues. So this side here is just the same as this, and this side here is just the same as this. So that's what we're going to do first, is we're going to complete these edges. So first of all, we'll put these pieces in here, these two pieces, which is going to be like the centers on your 2x2 by 3. We'll then put the bottom corners in and put the top corners in, and that'll be both complete edges done. What we're going to do then is we're going to fix the two middles. Very easy. We're then going to fix as many of these edge pieces as we can, and if we can't, we'll end up having to do a 22-piece algorithm that comes around quite a lot. So anyway, let's get as best a mix as we can on this, and of course we'd like a bit of shape shifting if we can as well. So there, to shape shift it, you can turn the top, turn this round, and even if you don't manage to get any shape shifting to start with when you're first doing this, it's going to shape shift whilst you do your moves anyway. So okay, so let's try and turn that round. Sometimes it's hard to make it shape shift. Okay, this should do fine. So where do we start? I'll turn this around as well, because what we're really looking for is the middle edges. So what we want is these blues and greens can't mix with anything else. They can't come up here or anywhere. And so what we'll do is we'll so if we turn this layer around, we've got another green. So what that must mean is we turn, because we want the blue to be here, so we'll turn this edge to the blues, and we're going to turn it around. So you've got two blues there. Okay, and just to make things easier, we've got two blues there, we've got two greens there. But what you notice is they're not correct, because the inside pieces, that's red and that's orange. So we want both of these to be orange. So simply we turn one side round. So we've got two blues there, two oranges there, two greens there, and two reds there. Just these arrows, not worried about anything else. Now what we need to do is figure out which top, and all your colours may be different, but my tops are yellow and white, just like the 3x3 colouring really. So I've got to figure out which side is supposed to be white and which is supposed to be yellow. So the way we do that is we look around, like here we've got no real clues here what's white and yellow here. There's nothing down this end. So we're coming to this end, and this isn't matching. This green and green is matching, and this green is matching. So this green and orange matches this green and orange. Yeah. So this side must be yellow. And in fact, we've actually got two in, because this green and orange matches there, and that's white. So this is the yellow side. So we know that. So we use this as our bottom. And so let's go ahead and put this corner in. Seeing if we've got this one, we'll just get this corner in. So this corner's got to be green, red and yellow. So see if we can find the green, red and yellow. And there it is, it's up here. Now, we've got a thing we can do here. When we put this corner in, it's going to flip these two edges. Okay, it's going to flip these two edges. So what I will do is I won't try and put this corner in, and this would be the position to put it in, believe it or not, because it's that is above the place, this corner here, and this one will be above this corner here. But we won't try and put it in. We'll move it to the left. Move it to the left. We'll do a false move, because we're going to do a false move. So this will flip, and then we'll put it in. So we're going to do two moves to get it in. So that this way, these flip once, then they flip again. So, I'll show you the move. You can what it is. The right hand version is R2 U, R2 UI, R2. That's the right handed version, and then you've got a left handed version that's L2 UI, L2 U, L2. So we'll show you. It's really quite easy. So I've moved that to left. I'm going to do the fourth corner. So I'm going to do R2 U, R2 UI, R2. Now we see this wrong colour's come in, the one we didn't want in. That's okay, but these two edges are flipped. You see, that was green before, it's now blue, so these are flipped. So what we do need is the green, red and yellow, if we remember. So here is the green, red and yellow, just where I put it to start with. So now we're going to put it, because we can't put it there, that's a bit of a crazy angle, we have to move it to the right. We're going to do that move again, which is R2 U, R2 UI, R2. And now we know, look at that, these edges have flipped back, so we've got two greens here again, and we've got this. So this little sector's done. So now we're going to move to the other end. We'll do the bottom first, and here we've got two blues, orange and a red. So we need, looks what's on top's yellow. We've got a blue, orange and yellow. So blue and orange, and this will be this one here. Now this time what I'll do, I'll show you that you don't have to put a false corner in. We'll put the corner in and it'll be wrong. I'll then show you the move to flip these edges. I don't think this is a great idea, because to flip the edges is more moves than doing the false move and the actual move to put it in, because this move's only 5 moves, that move's quite about 8 moves. So but anyway, we'll put it in and see what happens. So we go R2 U, R2 UI, R2, and there it is. It's in that blue, orange and yellow. It's landed down there, but as I said, that should be blue there, but that blue and orange is up this end now. So we're going to flip this, and I'll show you again on my little piece of paper. This move is R2, and then it's double R2, F2, U2, F2, double R2, U2, F2, and I'll show you what that double R2 means. So basically, to flip these two edges, we'll now hold it with the two colours we want to flip, looking at us, and we'll do U2, and the double R2 is the 2 instead of just the 1. So double R2, F2, U2, F2, double R2, U2, F2. Now that flipped these, so we've got our blues back here again, got that corner in, these two bottom corners are still in, matching, brilliant. But as you see, that's all a bit of a faff really, to put that corner in and then swap these two ends. But you know, if you prefer to do it like that, it's fine. What I always prefer to do, is what I'll do this time, is put the false corner in first. So here's the last one we want to put in, is our red, blue and yellow, which is in its here. So we won't put that in. We'll move it just to the left here. We'll keep it here and we'll do that move, but this time we'll do the move on the left. So the left move is, the cornering move is L2 UI, L2 U, L2. Now this time we've put that corner in, but of course it's the wrong corner, wasn't it? We put the false corner in. We've got to find our colour. Here it is, blue, red and yellow. We're going to put this down here, because as we see, these are flipped. So we'll do it again. L2 UI, L2 U, L2, and then our corners have gone back. So we've got two blues here, these are all matching. So these are great. The bottom corners are done, and these bottom centers, these mid centers are done. All we've got to do now is do the top corners, and we can do this in one move, which is great. And what we're really looking for is what you can either call them headlights, or the outer pieces, and they've got to match. So this red and blue doesn't match, orange and red doesn't match, orange and blue don't match, but these two greens match. Now when they match, I'll just turn them to meet their green. Now you could do the move like that. If these two were matching, you'd hold it like this. So it doesn't really matter whether you're going to do the move like this or like this. It's all the same. And this move seems quite long, but you'll actually notice that the first half of it is just like the corner move we did before. So the move is going to be, I'll just see if I've got it written down here. Yep, here it is. Okay, you get the headlights, and the move is R2U, R2UI, R2, which is exactly what you did before. Then it's a UID, which is the down. Then it's R2UI, R2U, R2DI. It's all quite repetitive. Some of these algorithms seem really long, but it is very repetitive and doesn't really take long to learn at all. So we start off like we did with the corner one. We're going to do R2U, R2, UI, R2, and so far that's exactly what we've been doing before on the bottom corners. And now we do UI, D. And you notice they both go this way to the right, yeah. And then we do again R2, UI, R2, U, R2, DI. This time the bottom goes the other way. And as you note now, we have a look. These bottom corners are in, and the top corners are in. So just like this one here, that is pretty much what we've done. We've done the two outer edges. We're not worried about the centre bit at all. And the funny thing now is, well, every time you see people doing tutorials, they do quite a few, because this has completely made itself. So that's completely made itself. So let's just should we do that again, or should we? I'll do some edge flips. Sorry. Sometimes your centers won't match up, and that's quite simple. You know, all we're worried about is keeping these edges, and you make the centers match up, and then your edges could be out. So there's a edge switch, and I'll show you the move for that. And the edge switch is W2, R2, F2, W2. Then it's a single upper 2, F2, R2, W2. I'll show you that move now. It's really another really simple one. So it's W2, just a double one, R2, F2, and then it's W2, single U2, and this time it's F2, R2, double upper 2. What that's done, if you look around, it's switched two edges here. So in fact we could try and switch these. So we can do it this way round, and that same move will be U2, R2, F2, U2, single U2, F2, R2, U2. Yeah, and we've switched now. We're starting to switch lots of edges, aren't we? Okay, so we'll just switch them back. So we're going to, these red and whites obviously need to come over here. So again, yeah, upper 2, right 2, front 2, upper 2, single upper 2, front 2, right 2, upper 2. That's done those, and now we've got these ones here again. Upper 2, right 2, front 2, upper 2, single upper 2, front 2, right 2, upper 2. Now, there's a move I'm going to show you that's going to scare the life out of you. It's a 22 piece move, and it's something we normally come up against. We haven't this time, but there's a right-handed version and a left-handed version, and I'll do the move just so you can see what you would expect to see. And the right-handed version is here, which is F2 U2 2R UI, 2LL U 2RR UI, and you can see all these. And it seems quite scary, but in fact, if you do it break it down into fours, you'll see that 3 of them are exactly the same. And then the left-hand version is just the opposite of the right-hand version. But the best thing is for me to show you how to do it. Just, you know, take a screenshot and write these down and learn them, and you'll be surprised how quick you actually learn these. So the move is I'll show you the right-handed version. I always find that easier. So it's front 2, upper, right 2, upper inverse, left 2. This is both of them. Yep. So it's 2, upper, right 2, upper inverse, left 2, front, small r. The small r is just this one here, but I'll turn them both and then turn this again, so that's just this one was moved then. And then we do front 2 again, front 2, then it's L2, upper, R2, upper inverse, L2, upper, R2, upper inverse. And it's the final move is front 2 and little r. So I'll move that. That's that little r. And this is what you'd expect. When I was showing you these algorithms here, the two that I'd circled is just to remind you that that's the little r and the little l. So that's the little sliver. Okay. And what you expect to find is three edges, and you'd keep swapping the edges, and that's all you keep doing. Keep swapping edges as best you can, and you'll get to a point where you just can't swap them anymore, and you'll have 3 out. And if you've got 3 squares that haven't made it in, you'll find that there's one edge completely done. And when there's an edge done, you'll turn that to the bottom, turn it to the bottom like that. That's the edge that's done, and then you'll look up here, and there'll be, say, red and white not done, and then straight across there'll be another one not done, and then one not done here, straight across from this one. And what's going to happen is, when you do that move that we just done, the right-handed version move, this red and white will come down here, this orange and white will come up here, and this one here will come here. But the problem is, what you notice, that if this orange and white, this red and white goes down here already, that's going to end up being in the line with the red and yellows, which isn't correct. So for this one, we'd actually have to do a setup, or we could either do the move twice, which is quite a long move, isn't it, or we could do a setup move. And the setup move, let's just turn this back round one whole turn, a double turn there. So now that red and white is going to come down here and fit onto these red and whites. This yellow and red is going to come to here to match up with all these yellows, and this orange and white is going to come to here. So let's do that. Let's just do that move a little bit quicker this time, and see if you can see the sort of pattern. So starts off with front always. So 2F U 2R UI 2L U 2R UI 2L 2F little r 2 little r 2F 2L U 2R UI 2L U 2R UI. Finish off with a 2F and then you can see this one here, the little R, turn the little R, because it's the right hand move, and then we'll undo. Now we're going to undo our setup move, and that is the 3x4 done. I'm going to show you maybe a problem that you may come up against. That I'll show you on a piece of paper. You can see there's two moves that sometimes, well, I'll go through the move and we'll show you. I'll show you what I mean. Is that if I do a 2U, 2R, 2F, and I mean 2F, double F there. 2U, 2F, 2R, 2U, 2F. Now that move, what that move has done, it's good to get to know these, you know, these peculiarities of the cube, or cuboid, should I say? Because that's moved two of these. Now, if I do the move this time, but when I do 2F, I'll just move 1F instead of 2Fs. Yeah, so it's going to be 2F. This is going to move 2, but I'm not going to move two segments. So let's do the same move again. I'm going to do 2U, 2R, 2F, 2U, 2F, 2R, 2U, 2F. And now what you know is this time I've switched these ones, and now we've got the centres. The centre's in the wrong place. We've also got two edges have been flipped out by doing so. When we did the double move, we only switched two of these. Didn't get any edge parities. But now we did the single one, we've got edge parities. But we can sort that edge parity. That's, you know, one of our sort of favourite little moves, isn't it? So we'll do that. We'll sort these edges out. That's going to be 2U, 2R, 2F, 2U, 2 little u, 2F, 2R, 2U. Okay, we sort that edge parity out, no problem. But oh dear, now look, and this is the sort of problem you might have when you're moving things around, and then you could find, oh, you've done the whole cuboid except your centres are out, and not only they're out this time, but they're flipped. So I've got a red here is out. It's not the opposite one. It's moved over there. And what we're going to do is a setup move. So I'm going to move this orange over here, so we can switch this red with this orange. But what we're going to do that, we're going to have to do the double move, aren't we? That move, the move that I showed you before, i.e., yeah. So we're going to switch both of these that I've got starred here. So we're going to switch both of them, and then after that we'll then switch to do the other move, where we switch the single one. And that's great thing about this cuboid, is that it's forever showing, you know, coming up with different things, and you get stuck, and you know, people don't explain it all properly. So, you know, it's really best to get to know cuboid and get to know its peculiarities and how to solve the problems, because this is a real problem solving puzzle. So, like I said, we've got the red here, so we're going to switch this. So we are going to switch both of these, and we're going to do the 2U, 2R, 2F, yeah, double 2F, 2U, 2F, 2R, 2U, 2F. Right? And as I promised, them centres got switched. Yeah, we've done a setup move. That's why so don't worry about that. But we've done that setup move. But we switched the centres, but we also switched these two edges. So we've got a right little Battenberg cake here. Okay, so now we're going to do the move, but with a single 2F. Yeah. So 2U, 2R, 2F, 2U, 2F, 2R, 2U, 2F. So now what we've done, now we've sorted that. We haven't sorted this edge because, well, we have, but we've changed that setup move, that little setup move we did, yeah, to make sure these pieces matched. So we've done that setup move, But now, what, so we've fixed the centerpieces. By fixing the centerpieces, that put our end edges out. So we fixed those, and that's given us the parity again, the edge parity. But we know the edge parity, don't we? That's again very similar move, which is 2U, 2R, 2F, 2U, 2 single U, 2F, 2R, 2U. And there we are, back again, all fixed. Okay, you may have a bit of trouble with these edges when you're doing them. It's just a matter of playing around with it, and if you can, sometimes you may have one edge in, and if you look at it and think, oh, if I switch it around, I'll have 2 edges in. That's all you can do. Just keep trying, keep reducing it as much as you can. You'll generally find yourself in a position where you have to do the 22 piece move, but yeah, it's very repetitive, and a lot of moves are very similar, and it would help if you got 2x2x3 first, because that literally is these 2 outer edges. Yeah, that is the 2x2x3, and the only difference with this then is then fixing the centerpiece. Thanks, that's been great. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and give me some feedback if you've got any more questions. Okay, I'm in Kyber ebook. You've been fantastic. Thank you.